It's time now for our Athlete of the Week, and it's brought to you by Diamond Point in Sauk Centre. With us is Andrew Rousslange to talk some football and also some baseball here. So thanks for joining us here.
All right, no problem.
Okay, let's talk about, first of all, tell us what you do in your real life without baseball and softball, or baseball and football.
I work for the City of Sauk Centre on the Street and Park Department. I'm also on the Sauk Centre Fire Department, and that's about it, I guess.
What year did you graduate from high school?
2005 from Sauk Centre.
Okay, then after that, did you go on and play any athletics at all?
Yep, I spent 2 years at Fergus Falls Community College playing football, and I did spend part of a spring playing baseball in Fergus also.
Okay. Now, with the football that goes on in the summer, I don't know if a lot of people understand what you're doing and what that team does. Can you describe it for us and tell us all about it?
Yeah, it's semi-pro football. It's similar to Sauk Centre Titans amateur baseball in the same situation. Pay to play, buy all my own equipment, pay for my own traveling and stuff like that, practice on our own with the team. So it basically just a bunch of guys coming together that have some experience in football and some that don't have any experience at all, coming together to play football, and it's a good time. I mean, people that love it, that's why they come.
And so where do you play and how often do you play? How many games do you have?
Our regular season is an 8-game schedule, just like high school. Our home games are at Clemens Field and at St. John's. A lot of the teams we play are actually city-based, so it's a lot of traveling for us. And then there is a 2-game playoff system that goes into a championship game, so you could possibly play 3 playoff games.
All right. So where are the other teams from?
We got the Twin City Titans out of the cities. Minnesota Sting is out of Burnsville area. There's a new team this year, the Wilmer Broncos. There's the Brainerd Lumberjacks. And there's one more. I can't think of them, though.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
Come back to that one.
All right. What is the caliber of ball like? What are the ages of the guys, and what kind of experience do they have? What are the games like for you?
It ranges. They have to be 18 and older to play. They got to be graduated from high school. It ranges all the way. There's like the Brainerd Lumberjacks, I know for sure, have a few guys in their 40s still playing them at linemen. So it does range, and it's just guys that love to be out there. A lot of it is high caliber. I mean, it's kind of the balls to the wall mentality, like professional football that you see. A lot of big hits. And then there's times where it's just sloppy football, and that happens anywhere. So
how's the coaching staff? How's that all put together?
This year is actually different. The past 2 years we had Jamie Kinzer, who used to coach for Cathedral back in my time. He stepped down for family reasons, and now it's just the owner is running himself and coaching the whole team by himself, and it's the best year so far. I don't know what's going on, if we're just clicking right this time or we finally got it figured out, because this is a third-year team now. I've been with them since the beginning. I don't know what the deal is, but it's just everything's going our way this year.
All right. What kind of crowds do you get?
100 to 200 people. It's not anything big. The city's teams definitely draw a lot more people, and the St. Cloud area is tough. They've had teams there before that have not clicked or stayed there very long, so it's just a hard thing to draw people to.
You've got another Sauk Centre teammate on the team, right?
Yep, Anthony Carpenter, who also graduated from Sauk Centre in 2005 with me and went to Fergus with me. He's tearing it up again. He has for 3 years now. So last year he actually led the league in sacks with 23.5 sacks. So
how are you doing personally then? What kind of stats and what position do you play?
I play wideout for the Renegades, and last year was probably my best year. Ended up with around 350 yards and 5 TDs. This year's a little bit different. Don't have a quarterback to throw, really. We're just kind of struggling. Don't know our personality yet as an offense, and it's late in the year because we're already in the playoffs, so we keep switching. So,
where are some of the guys on your team? Where are they from, and what experience do they have?
We've got people from the East Coast that happen to be, happen to move to the state because of college. A lot of the St. Cloud area drawn from. There is one more kid from Sauk now, Jonathan Walbeck, who is part owner of Streeter Pizza, is playing with us, and he hasn't played since, I don't know, maybe junior high. He's gotten back into it, but it's mainly a lot of people that played high school ball and want to try to pick it up again. There's not many college players that keep going on, and I don't understand if it's they're just tired of playing football or what the deal is.
So I guess that was what I was leading into too with the players that are out there. Is it to get to a next level, or what is it? Just kind of a recreational thing?
For a lot of the guys, it's recreational, I think, but there are those ones that are holding on to that dream, and I'm a realist. I know it's not going to happen. I've never really had that dream, but I do it because I love it, and I enjoy being out there, and I know I can still play. That year I coached here in town, it was just eating away at me that I wasn't playing anymore, so then I stepped up and did something about it. And I've actually learned now this year more than anything, because we only have that one coach, that I spend a lot more time coaching and playing. So it's really, I'm getting the best of both worlds now.
Well, it's interesting to me that football is going on during the summer, and I'm not really sure how many people actually know what is going on. Sometimes you see these little columns in the St. Cloud Times, but is it a little frustrating that you don't get more coverage with it?
I know it bugs our owner a lot, being the St. Cloud-based team, and we do a lot actually within the community. That's part of the responsibility of being on this team is each person has to do 3 community service-based events during the year. So it's not like we're not out in the community, like trying to get our name out there. Me personally, it doesn't really bug me. I mean, I've never really had that big following, so it doesn't drive me nuts. But I don't know.
So you're playing football in the summer, and then also with baseball, and that has to keep you busy too. Talk about the Sauk Centre Titans and the season that you guys have had, and how it looks here coming into the playoffs now.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that, but I'm playing football Saturday, so I do miss some games with the Titans, and then I come back Sunday and pretty beat up sometimes, but people don't know how I can still do it. We're definitely a younger team this year for the Titans. A lot of high school kids coming around, which is good. I mean, this program needs to be built back up. It's not what it used to be. Like when I came out of high school, it was an honor to be asked to play for the Titans, and now we're just kind of looking for people. So if anybody wants to come try out. Yeah, so we're pretty young, so there's a lot of moments where we're teaching and trying to show the younger kids what they need to be doing and what the right thing you should be doing. We are one game above 500, which is our best record in a while now, and we're definitely competing in this league better than the old Lakewood League that we were in. We're heading into playoffs next Saturday, 2 o'clock at Clarissa. We got the 3 seed out of 5, and Clarissa has had our number lately, so we haven't beat them yet. But I think we can definitely. It's the one team we can beat this year.
Well, I think it has been a big difference to get into the Resorters League as compared to the Lakewood League, where you have a lot of guys that are out of college baseball. The Resorters League is more like you guys, right?
Yep. Yeah, the Resorters League is a lot more high school players or people that are just advancing out of high school and not playing a lot of college ball. But that Lakewood League was tough. You're getting players that have played, some AAA ball and some AA ball, and a lot of them are still in college, still throwing. And now we're seeing pitchers that are, a lot more hittable for us and for our age group.
Let's mention some of the names, too, on the Sauk Centre Titans this year, starting with your manager, who's been doing a nice job. And it's always tough to get, as you talked about, getting guys to show up consistently to play some baseball. But who are some of the guys on the teams that you can mention?
We got Adam Marthaler, that is our manager. Some of the younger guys that are new this year is Derek Holm, who's really been tearing it up for us. A lot of stolen bases, and he's really putting the ball in play. Josh Boucher, who yesterday threw a wonderful game. Got a cheap hit there at the end of the game, but we dealt with it. Andrew Primus, who's started off hot, kind of got in a slump, and now he's really picking it up again. Who else we got? Adam Lubbers, which would be older than me. Who else am I thinking of now?
You got Justin Shirel down at third.
There we go. Justin Shirel at third. Ethan Meyer at short and pitching a little bit. Sean Kalzer. Louis Van Beck. Nick Hinnenkamp throws off the mound for us. And we got some more people.
But it's been a good experience for the Titans. And again, down in the Lakewood League, getting kicked around a little bit, that's no fun. And now winning some games, losing some, but it's good baseball right now, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I have improved a lot since moving to the Resorter League. I mean, I felt maybe I was stepping up too high there in that Lakewood League. It was just kind of an eye-opener for stepping up from high school. And now it's really showing up for me this year. I'm batting 460 or something like that this year. Just hitting the ball, seeing the ball well. Just a world of difference coming to this league for us.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, and it was interesting finding about that football, and we'll try to follow along as best we can. I guess I'll try to write it up on Mid-Minnesota Sports, too, if I get some information from you, and we'll see how that goes, and then good luck with the Titans, too.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, that's Andrew Rousslange, who is playing football and baseball this summer, and he is our Athlete of the Week this week on MidMinnesotaSports.com, brought to you by Diamond Point.